Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Taro with Bobby Ramos on my side here as always. It is time for tag team action as we see our referee Kris Massey coming out.
I'm loving it. Coming out to Faith No More, one of my favorite bands since I was a fetus. You old bowl of soup.
And now we have two who I would say tag team specialists. One on the local front, one on the international front, but obviously living in LA because here he is at Los Angeles Wrestleague. Of course, the one with the international experience is Johnny Goodtime, just freshly back from Osaka. He spent some time at Osaka Pro.
And don't count out Brian Kendrick, also international.
Yes.
With the 0-1.
Oh, yes.
Leonardo Spanky.
Leonardo Spanky, yes. Look that up, folks. You want to see him pretty much as they try to make him a Leonardo. No, Leonardo.
Well, DiCaprio is an artist.
DiCaprio, yes, he is an artist.
Loved him in Shutter Island.
And now we're going to see a team that we saw debut at our last show, and there they are. Now going to the name, the River City Roughnecks. In the front, you got Todd Chandler, and behind him, Jarek Matthews.
These young toughs did make quite a name for themselves. Tonight, looking for a big victory over Johnny Goodtime and Brian Kendrick.
Yep, look at that. See, he's got his roughneck jacket. He's got the leather going. All right, I like it. Trying to look rough and tough because
he's a roughneck.
Yes, obviously.
You got to watch out.
And naturally, I would just say it's River City Roughnecks. They're obviously named after the Los Angeles River, the fine river that runs through this great city.
Yes, underneath the freeways where most of the rain and trash.
Yes.
We're very prideful, but we admit that there's a lot of dirt.
So we'll see how these teams develop here.
Waiting for the
following tag team match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, with a total combined years of experience of 18 years of experience, representing the Milford Academy, the team of Todd Chandler and Jarek Matthews, the River City Roughnecks. And their opponents, introducing first, with a total combined years of experience of 8, count them, 8 years experience, representing Robot Arms Apartments, Johnny Goodtime. And his tag team partner, at a combine of 13 years experience, representing Old Fellas, Brian Kendrick.
All right, so we go. We got an interesting tag team match here. We have still the relatively new team of the River City Roughnecks who did win on their debut show, in their debut as a tag team, facing off against a team of Johnny Goodtime and Brian Kendrick who are making their debut as a team. But obviously, both these men have been teaming for years, locally and internationally, as we've started to discuss.
And yes, I've also had a couple of belts to hold their pants up over the years.
Yeah, to say the least. We have a former World Tag Team Champion in there.
And now,
well, not in there right now, but on the apron, I should say.
Well, yeah.
But maybe I'm just I'm foretelling the future.
And what the hell is going on in the ring?
I don't know.
They were looking at his chest. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. We're going to get to the
last show with this tag team of the River City Roughnecks, we saw shenanigans ensue with their opponents being TopGun Talwar and Disco Machine. So I'll have to wait and see. We have similar shenanigans here.
Well, it's simple.
Simple. Go ahead. Explain to me, Mr.
Mr. Goodtime there, using his beard to get into the eyes of Jarek Matthews, making him unseen. That is the Milford Academy motto, not be seen. I mean, I know a Milford man when I see it.
I really want to see the rule book because I want to know if that is illegal. If that's legal. Obviously, it was in the corner, so it shouldn't be. But if he just did it in the middle of the ring, would that be legal? I believe it would be.
If he could somehow climb up and put his beard in the man's eyes without getting into the corner, then more power to him.
But that's
I would call that as legal.
It's an eye rake, though.
Is it an eye rake if your hair gets into someone's eyes when you're locking up like this? Look, it's going to happen.
Right. But that's without intent.
Well, let's get to the intense part of this match where
look,
he's doing it again.
Yeah, but it's in the corner.
Whoa!
Oh my gosh! Wow, the power of Jarek Matthews there.
That's all straight edge energy.
Yes, all natural.
Now we're getting into the pretty boy of the group, the baby face, Todd Chandler.
Quite the looking roughneck right here.
That young tough Todd Chandler.
And he's getting beaten down here. Uh-oh.
This is pretty much like a street fight in the River City would look like.
Yeah. Yes. Now we got holding up for the slam. Oh yes, full body slam there. Textbook, if I dare say. And there's a leg drop there by Johnny Goodtime.
Oh, showing his appreciation for the Daniel Day-Lewis clap there.
And playing up his advantage a little bit, being a little arrogant. Now let's see a former World Tag Team Champion, Brian Kendrick, in there, and kicking him right to the chest, to the sternum. And now he's gonna. That's how you can tell we have a well-seasoned veteran in here. He's going right for a body part and trying to get a victory here.
Wrenching it in pretty tight, Brian Kendrick.
Oh gosh, yeah, I just saw the way that arm was twisted. That did not look pleasant, to say the least. You know, we just talked about how much of a tag specialist he is. Part of that could be due to the fact he was trained by one of the greatest of all time, Shawn Michaels, who, of course, was tag team specialist himself.
Yes.
And he ended up having a great run, with Paul London, former World Tag Team Champions. And let's see where that gets him. You think that give him an advantage here? We'll see.
Overpowering. Nope.
And gets him up for a Rana. Yes, he got him.
Oh, solid kick to the throat.
Yeah, he's setting him up. Arm drag there and hold on to the arm. And he does have the advantage. And what I was to say, with Kendrick with that experience, can give him an edge, but at the same time, he may not have seen, because he is so well traveled, he may not have seen Jarek or Todd wrestle that much. While on the other hand, these guys, there's tapes readily available, so they can do plenty of scouting on Brian Kendrick.
Of course. Also, you got to put into the factor, yes, Kendrick is experienced, but these younger competitors are still like fire, full of hunger in there. They're ready for the victory.
Full of piss and vinegar, if you will.
Which is not a delightful mixture.
No.
I've tried it, and you know what? I'd stick to Squeeze-Its. So.
All right, now we got the tag and double teamwork here. Double suplex. On Johnny Goodtime, but wait, Kendrick's still in there, and he's in trouble. Oh,
out you go.
Now can they take advantage of this? They got one man on the floor hurt, and here they go. Quick tags. Let's see how they're gelling as a unit here, because obviously they're gang together now. They're on the streets. They're in the gym, and you can see how fluid they are becoming as a unit.
Beautiful bridge.
More lights.
Not enough, though. Stay on top of him.
Oh, he is. That's smart. Glad to see smarts in wrestling.
It's very rare these days.
There we go. Look, speaking of smarts, look at that.
Went
Very
from
sneaky.
monkey flip to sneaky monkey.
Yes, exactly. That's what we call veteran tricks right there.
Which is just old cereal, right?
Yes.
Okay, great.
And now, let's see how...
We're
talking about gelling as a unit. Let's see how this new tag team with Brian Kendrick and Johnny Goodtime.
Putting those gel inserts to use on the legs of Jarek Matthews. So once again, picking a body part, wearing him down.
Yep. He was working on the arm of Chandler, but now he's decided to go for that leg on Jarek Matthews. And let's see how the strategy will work out here. So far, very well, obviously.
Speaking of I must comment on every single competitor's hair in this match. It's just well taken care of. I wish I could grow that kind of mane.
I don't have to wear my hair. I wear a mask. And now let's see here. He's holding on to him. I was waiting to see how he's going to hang on to that ankle. And gosh.
Well, he's holding on to it now to make sure it doesn't slip out of the socket.
Jeez. But the only problem is that he's rolling towards the corner, and Goodtime needs to stay right there. He's got to bring him back to his side. Gosh, is he going to be able to stand up and walk over there at this rate? This is going to be hard to come back from.
Indeed, Jarek Matthews probably won't be able to stand out in front of any malt shops with a bad ankle like that.
No. Now he rotating legs going for a figure four, but just dropped down, and now I don't know if I can quite say it's an ankle lock. He has had the ankle twisted, but he has the knee twist as well with the way he twisted that leg before he went down.
Let's call it painful.
Well, yes.
Because that sounds painful, and it sure as heck looks painful.
He kind of turned it into like almost a one-legged figure four there when he put the other leg over.
Things not looking too good for the River City Roughnecks.
No, not at all. And now it looks like Kendrick trying to work on the other leg as well, as if the one leg being hurt isn't enough here.
Trying to cripple young Jarek Matthews. This team, these damn rascals, known as Brian Kendrick.
He's not going to have the legs of a young man anymore after this match at the rate this is going.
Never dance again.
I'm sure he's not thinking about dancing right now. I can tell you that much. But what?
Oh, what was that? What was that?
I don't. The referee needs to, use discretion here. Come on, Chris Massey. He's been doing a fine job so far this evening. Todd trying to get the crowd going here.
With that baritone voice of his.
Well, it's a roughneck voice.
Indeed.
Now he's changed strategy a little bit. While he's holding down that leg, he's also working on. He was also hitting the arm too. He's gonna have no limbs left. It's like he's gonna be like he's been quartered.
Yes, much like the movie Boxing Helena, I don't think Jarek Matthews is gonna have any limbs after this match is done with.
Effective limbs at least, but he's getting close to that corner. And that's that's a great. I can tell tag team master. Figure that out. Say, you know what? If he's gonna get the tag, let me just knock the guy off the apron. You don't want to take that risk.
Uh-oh. Jarek getting a little steamed here.
Let's see how those legs hold up. Oh! Slammed him down in the bottom corner, bottom turnbuckle there.
Oh, it could be winding up. It's got him by the beard.
See what kind of double team they have here. Oh my gosh!
I've always dreamt of Anvil Neidhart doing that with Bret Hart, and I'm glad I've seen it in my lifetime. So.
Yes.
It's all in the beard, baby. All you nostalgic fans out there, thank you very much.
In the meantime, here we got Jarek in deep trouble, but even though he's still When we talked about the kiss of vinegar, it looks like it's still coming out here.
Especially after those punches that Kendrick's delivering to him. Now he's choking it out of him.
Well, at least we know it's clean piss coming out of Jarek Matthews. We know that.
Well, yes, no alcohol, no booze, just all water and juice.
Caffeine? I don't know.
Exploder!
And into the tag, there it is. Let's see. Oh, look at that roughneck. Look at those roughneck elbows.
Welcome in the trouble.
And oh gosh.
He's visited Hoovy.
Yeah, this is straight from the streets here.
I mean Juvie. I've been in LA for so long. Jays are silent.
That's right. I'm just saying ignore that. The reversal, they're trying to get the momentum back. And oh, look at this. Double stomps. Comes right up onto Kendrick. And knees right to the sternum area. Probably knocked the wind out him, very possibly. Now he's got to concentrate on one man. I believe Goodtime is still the legal man. We're losing control here. Hopefully, Chris Massey is going to be able to keep on top of it. Goodtime going for it all here.
Whoa!
Oh, what a counter. He's going for the oops. Oh, no.
The House of Fire is put out.
Well, we'll see. Sets him up, and oh, gosh, got him up. 1, 2, no. That very much could have been it.
Let's take a look at that, and there. Sorry, I had to watch it again.
No, absolutely. The only thing I saw was that shoulder was left a little bit up. That's probably been the only thing that cost him victory right there. Going for it all. We'll get some rush of adrenaline, but oh, look at that counter. Rolls right through and misses the kick. Let's see who gets the best of this. And oh, my gosh, jumping knee.
Goodtime almost hitting him with them Jim Cotta-like moves. Todd Chandler almost getting the pin. Brian Kendrick breaking it up.
He's a roughneck. He's ready for it. Oh, what a clothesline there.
He took Kendrick's head off.
Yep, now he's trying to isolate themselves on Kendrick. Maybe, oh, yep, get him out of the ring because the legal man is Johnny Goodtime. Can they take advantage of this? Got to count 5, though, so they don't have much time. Uh-oh, they're going back to the beard, and
it's worked against him.
Jesus, it's much of a disadvantage as long hair for women's wrestlers.
This is like a cautionary tale for anybody having long beards in wrestling.
Luckily, I can't grow even nearly that much facial hair.
Well, would you want to after looking at this display?
No.
I mean, gosh.
Yeah, no one dare try to do that to
Whoa!
Jim Neidhart. And, oh, what a backdrop.
We sing the beard.
Ah.
See, folks, this is why I stick to mustaches.
The beard was a weapon for him earlier.
Oh, the Chandler handler.
That's right. Yeah, we could have it all here. There's the leg drop. The Los Angeles River Dam right there.
This could be it. He got him.
Wow.
This is a team
Here are your
to be reckoned with.
The River City Roughnecks.
Let's pop open that sixer of Cheerwine. River City Roughnecks coming out as the victory on this one. In fact, let's take a look at that replay. Beautiful leg drop, popping the head off of Goodtime. 1, 2, 3.
Now we see that the River City Roughnecks, the top tag team so far here in Los Angeles Wrestleague, now at a record of 2 wins and no defeats. And this was the great team they beat here of 2 seasoned tag team competitors in Brian Kendrick and Johnny Goodtime. They're your winners, the River City Roughnecks, here at Los Angeles Wrestleague.